Hello and welcome to possibly the greatest content that's ever been produced or ever going to be produced. I'm here. I'm Will, by the way. It's me. And I'm here to answer the question on everyone's lips, which is what is the best fruit and vegetable? And not only what is the best, what is the worst, and what is every rank in between. Today, I am here to rank every individual fruit and vegetable, from astounding to bad with never had it, as a sort of like cop out category. So buckle your seatbelts, get ready. Here we go. So first, acai berries. I never know how to say these. Overpriced, in my opinion. Nice, like as an ingredient in things, but I would never go out of my way to buy them. I think because of that, I'm going to say they're a little bad. Next, we have acorn squash. Never had it. Never had it. If you're wondering how I know what the names are, by the way, when I've never had it, I've got a little cheat sheet on the side. Ooh, next we have alfalfa sprouts. They're kind of, I'm going to put them in the same sort of category as an acai berry. Like, they're there, but would you ever buy them from the grocery store? Like, I've been tempted, but they're so expensive, and like I like them as a little bit of a garnish on a meal, but I'm never going to buy them for my own meal, so I'm going to say they're a little bad. Okay, apples. And I'm not going to go, I think this is all apples. I think these are in alphabetical order, so we're going to have to, there's a lot of caveats in this. There's a lot of technicalities, because a good apple is great, right? Like a pink lady, fresh, crisp, beautiful. But apples also exist that are devil spawn, such as the red delicious, right? So that's like if there was a category below bad, like a red delicious that's just like flowery and disgusting would be in that category. Which, I'd say there are more good apples than bad apples, and they're great for transport. Like you can put that in a lunchbox, you can chuck it in your bag, hopefully you don't forget about it. I've done that, left it for 3 months, horrible situation. I'm going to say good. I could have gone middle of the range on that, but you know, we're being nice at the start of the list at least. Okay, apricots. I think they are just worse peaches, to be honest. Now I can have an apricot. Sometimes I do if they're like I won't turn down an apricot. But if there was an apricot and a peach, and I don't know if they're both in season at the same time, but if they were, not a question. They're just an inferior stone fruit. Now dried apricots, they're kind of a different ballpark, but I'm gonna consider that just the core apricot, as it were. Okay, artichokes. Now I'm going to put it in never had it. I think I probably have had it, but I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Asparagus. Middle range. I'd say like I've bought asparagus and cooked it like voluntarily, good with some rosemary and oil, so like automatically above these that I would not buy in the grocery store. But not as good as an apple. You can't just like get apricot and eat it. Apricot, asparagus. I apologize, by the way, if you hear a million trucks in the background. I'm currently working out of Dolby, and by working, I mean recording a video on how I rank each individual fruit. So this is my life now, and I'm enjoying it, honestly. Okay, avocados. Now, in contrast to my millennial upbringing, Gen Z, whatever, I'm gonna put them only in the middle range. Sometimes they can be excellent, but sometimes they're just there to be avocado. Like an avocado toast, like sometimes great, but oftentimes I think just expensive and not worth it. And I know that's like a very boomer view, but like sometimes avocado just adds nothing to a meal. This next one is listed as baby bella mushrooms. Now I don't exactly know what makes that different to other mushrooms. I'm going to say these are the small ones that you can get. The little button ones. I'm going to hazard a guess at. And they're good. I don't have too much to say about them. They're good. I don't really have like high tier mushroom knowledge, but I'd say they're good overall. Okay. Now this I can only assume is a pear, but apparently Bartlett pears. I guess this is like a branded list, not sponsored, by the way. If other brands of pears would like to sponsor this content, happy to sell out. Pears in general, like they're not as consistent as an apple. Like a good pear, outstanding. A bad pear, bad, same as apples. But you don't have that kind of like, species choice where you can like, a bad pink lady is not that bad. A good pink lady is astounding. You can't choose that with a pear. It's like you get a pear and you find out afterwards if it's disgusting or amazing. So I'm going to put it middle range. Although I do like fruit. I have a bias to fruit, as I think we're going to find out here. Now, it's called a beefsteak tomato. I'm going to judge it as a tomato. I don't think you can say anything other than good. Potentially astounding. I take that back. Potentially astounding. We'll see how we fall. So far, I haven't hit one of those where I'm like, oh, but maybe. Okay, we're going to put it in astounding for now, but we'll see if anything tops it up. It's just so versatile. It's in everything. You can't go wrong with tomato in a dish. It's just good stuff. Okay, what's next? A bitter melon. I never had this. Never seen it. Don't know what it is. Black olives. Bad. Just not good. Tastes like salt, but not good salt, like not popcorn salt, just garbage, sardine, salt, terrible, no more discussion. A black plum. Now, I rank plums kind of the same way I rank pears. Like, they're a worse peach. The worst peach category, you know what, actually, maybe even a little bad. Like, a good plum is good, but most plums are a little bad. And, like, some plums are just garbage. So I would put them kind of on an apricot tier, as a worse plum in terms of stone fruit. Now, blackberries would be astounding if not so expensive. So they're in the good tier. Blueberries, however, you gotta vibe them. Great for a breakfast. They are still expensive, but less so than blackberries. You get more bang for your buck, I believe. Put them in some yogurt. You've got breakfast sorted. Bam, it's that easy. Life is good. Done. Bananas. They're so close. They're so close between an astounding and a good. You know what I mean? Like, we'll put them in good for now, but like, I could have a banana a day. I could also have an apple a day for that matter, as the saying does go, and I could have one for breakfast as well. They're not as versatile in terms of transport, and they do have appeal, which makes them just a little bit lesser. If there was somewhere in between astounding and good, I would rank them right on that borderline. We'll see how they get pushed. Okay, a Bosc pear. I don't know any other types of pears. I don't know the difference between these pears. They're a pear. They're middle range. Next, a breadfruit. Never had it. Don't know what that is. Again, American list. I don't know if it has a different name here. It looks just kind of like a weird potato / kiwi fruit. Not having it. Haven't eaten it. Not on the list. Okay. This is listed as broccoli, rabe, or rapini. I don't entirely know what that is. I could zoom in with my face, but like I'm not sure. Like this broccoli I know. Love this broccoli. Good broccoli. This broccoli, because it's unidentified, I'm going to put it in the never had it. The fact that this category is like bigger than any others is concerning me. Okay, Brussels sprouts. When cooked well, outstanding. But I think if you get them on if they're on the menu, a lot of places don't cook good Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to put them in the middle range. They have the potential for outstanding, but most people, myself included often, do not reach that potential through inadequate cooking. Okay. Butternut squash. Okay, this is going to be real dumb, but is that different to sweet potato? I mean, I guess squash is different to potato. I'm checking my cheat sheet to see if sweet potato exists. If it's going to come up later. Yes, okay, so it is a different thing, and I am uninformed. Okay. In that case, I mean, all varieties of like squashes and potatoes, I think, they can't go under middle range. They're just good by default. Cabbage, good. Ooh, good as an apple? Maybe middle range. But kimchi, but like I'm not turning cabbage into kimchi. Like if I'm going into when it comes pre-sliced, that's good stuff. Great for a burrito. I'm gonna put it there. It's good. It's good. That's just how it is. I'm also in a hotel, by the way, so if someone comes down and yells at me, whoops. But hopefully I'm not talking too loud. Okay, a cactus pear. I don't know what that is. Never seen that in my life. Never had it. Rock melon? Is this a rock melon? Am I losing my mind? Is this not a rock melon? Cantaloupe. Is that a rock melon? I'm going to put it in the middle range. I think it's a rock melon. Just a weird sort of vibe. Carrots. I mean, they're at least good. You know they're good. You're never going to turn down carrot grated, sliced, boil them, roast them. They just you can do so much with a carrot. They're almost as versatile as a potato. Very good. Very good. Cauliflower, it's like worse broccoli. I'm gonna say it's a little bad, honestly. When deep fried, amazing. Any other time, pretty much just like garbage broccoli. Like look at that healthy green boy. This devil cousin over here, trash. Okay, celery. Um, because it requires like a dip to make it even palatable. Little bad, maybe even bad. I know I'm gonna get some hate on that one. Celery. It's just not good. I'm sorry, it's not good. Okay, a chanterelle mushroom. I don't think I've seen this type of mushroom like in the store, but I really don't want to add more stuff to the never had it list. This is becoming embarrassing, but I'm gonna put it there. Cherries, easy, lock it in, outstanding, great food. Another type of pear, I assume. Chinese pear. They're a middle range sort of thing, pears. Put it with the other pears. That's aesthetically pleasing. I like that. Okay. What do we got next? What do we got next? What do we got next? What is this? Am I losing my mind? It says coconut. This is not a coconut on my list. Collard greens. I guess we skipped coconut. It doesn't exist. I don't know what a collard green is, but on the assumption that it's spinach, I'm going to put it in the middle range. What is this? Cranberries. I don't think I've eaten cranberries outside of an ingredient, and I would never buy them in store. I'm going to say they're a little bad. They're definitely not an olive or a celery. Garbage. Cucumber. Oh, outstanding or good. You can put it in so much. It's always a welcome addition, pretty much. It's outstanding. They turn into pickles. What more could you want? Yes. Daikon radish. I'm not a huge radish stan. I spent a long time growing radishes in my life, and they all came out very small, and like I was so excited to eat them because it was the first thing I'd fully grown, and then they were just like not very appealing. I'm going to say a little bad. They would go into bad if I didn't feel bad that I spent so long cultivating the crop. Okay. What is this? Prune? Is this a prune? Dates. They're a little bad or bad? They're bad. Like, I'd rather have a plum for sure. I don't know what a date is. Is it like a dried thing, or is it just, it's born a date? It very much feels like grandma food, you know? And some grandma foods are better than others. Like apricots, I always had with my grandma, and much better than, not prunes. What are these? Already forgot. Dates. That's how bad they are. Yo, dragon fruit. Okay, apparently all three of these are dragon fruit. But I have mixed feelings about this because like I've never eaten a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit flavored vitamin water, top tier. The fruit, never had the fruit. But can we give points for like juiceability in general? I'm gonna say they're gonna fill out the middle range. Like I wouldn't, if someone offered me dragon fruit, I'd be like, hell yeah, buddy, I'll eat, I'll enjoy this. And like if they had the juice, then lovely. I mean, let's just go, boys. It's that easy. Durian. Never had it. Edamame. Middle range. I mean, like, again, it's nothing I'd ever buy. And by that, I'd never buy. And it might be a little bad. But I'm always happy when it turns up. But I'm also always happy when this one turns up. It's a little bad. I'm gonna say it's a little bad. You know, a little bad is kind of like I'd have it at a restaurant, but I'd never order it like buy it in the grocery store. That's how I'm kind of feeling. Eggplant. It's a little bad. It might even be bad. It's at least a little bad. Like that might just be my own ignorance. Like I don't know how to cook an eggplant properly, but like I just don't feel like I've ever enjoyed eggplant fully in my life. Endive. Never had it. Don't know what that word is. Fava beans. They look just like beans, and because of that, I'm gonna say good. Like if that's just like long beans, good stuff. Beans, you can't go wrong with beans. Fennel. Don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a giant spring onion, but yeah, like again, when I say I don't know what these are. Sometimes I do. I just can't remember having eaten them ever. Okay, garlic. Easy lock. Astounding. Garlic bread. Just garlic in like all food. It's like garlic and tomato. You can put them in like most dishes. Onions too. Spoiler alert. Like onions will be up in this top tier level for sure. Ginger. Good. Not astounding. Little bit less versatile than onions and tomatoes. Garlic and tomatoes. Sorry. Now, gold potato. I think any type of potato is an instant lock on astounding. Like there's no bad potatoes. If you believe there are, then I don't know. I only have a certain amount of time in my day and like valuable issues, but I would spend like half an hour telling you how wrong you are because like all potatoes are astounding to you. Like it's just oh my god, the versatility, fries, mashed, boiled, parboiled, just as an ingredient, baked, all these things, and then the different ways to slice them, cube them into little fries, into a fritter. You can't go wrong with any type of potato. I'm gonna say that now, and I'm just gonna instant lock all potatoes up there from now onwards. Okay. We're making some good time, by the way. The I've seen this done, by the way, by one other person, and they took over an hour to do it. Currently, we're about a third of the way through our fruits and vegetables, and it's only taken 20 minutes. We're right on pace. Okay. Yeah, well, it is a hard task. Gooseberries. Never had it. I mean, that's gonna save us some time right there. Just chuck it in the never had it. But my god, like I feel so uncultured here. I guess middle range is bigger, but that's because there's 3 dragon fruits. And I don't know why there are 3 dragon fruits. Granny Smith apple. As with other apples, you see this, I was told that there was only one type of apple. If this was Pink Lady, astounding. But seeing it like green and red apples, I guess like I'd rank this like pink red above a green. But I mean, they're both good apples. I'd rather have a red apple. I'd put that first though. If we were going to order this, then like put the greens at the end of good, I'd say. We don't need to get to this level of finickiness. They're in the ranking. Okay. Grape tomatoes. Ooh. Not cherry tomatoes, the most controversial tomato. Grape tomatoes, I would say, like I'd always rather be cooking with a regular tomato. They're still good, but I'd always rather have a regular. You know what I mean? Now we hit issues because the rest of my list is off screen. Let's see what we got. Okay. What is this? Grapefruit. Of course it's grapefruit. Grapefruit. Good. You're never going to turn down grapefruit juicing. Just eat it. Like, when you see people eat it with a spoon, I think that's the only way I've eaten it. Like, I don't, I've never cut one open like an orange to get slices. I have some very strong opinions about like apple eating technique, but that's a whole nother video. Like the best way to eat each of these, we could mine that for content. Making millions, boys, making millions. Avocado of a different variety, put it with the other avocado. Simple, don't know the difference. Okay, green bananas. Those are not ripe. I don't know if I assume green bananas are a different thing, but just based just to show my knowledge of bananas. Yellow banana, edible. Green banana, not ripe. Which is very hard for me because I'm colorblind. So like shopping for bananas, hell, because they look identical. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Green beans. Now, considering I thought those other things were green beans, I'm going to put them right up in the same level. Very, very good. Almost outstanding. Not quite. Okay. I can almost get everything in frame for you guys. Oh, let's scooch. Nailed it. Okay. That's not going to last long, but it's good for now. Okay. This is capsicum. I assume it's capsicum. Green bell pepper. Yeah, capsicum. Good, not astounding. Okay. Green olives. Okay, I'll let you go a little bit further down. This is production value, by the way. Okay, now you can see what's coming up. Green olives, bad. All olives, bad. I'd honestly put them as even worse than, well, I guess. Okay, so to put these, green olives worse, then black olives, then all these other things. Yes, for sure. I would, honestly, not this green, but I would eat a green unripe banana before I'd eat any olives that were good. Just like garbage. Green onion / scallions. I'm going to say that's the same as a spring onion. Very good. Highly good. Up just after broccoli, I'd say. Like highly good. Put them in scrambled eggs. Ooh, cuts the grease just nicely. Lovely stuff. Just you can't go past. Okay. Green plantains. Now I know a plantain is not a banana. I think you have to cook it. I don't think I've ever had it. Green tomatoes. I didn't know they made green tomatoes. For that reason, I'm going to put them in never had it. Although I could put it in bad because I feel like it's just not a ripe tomato and this quiz is lying to me. Guava. That's one I've had in juice form. I don't think I've ever eaten a guava. And for that reason, we're going to put it... I'd rank it below dragon fruit, honestly, because I like the flavor better. But I never have a guava. I don't even know how you'd eat a guava. Slice it? I assume. Peel off the skin? Can you eat the skin? I don't even... Yeah, exactly. Like, that's how irrelevant the actual fruit is. Like, we're talking juice when we're talking guava, which immediately knocks it out of astounding or even good. But, its juice potential is very high. If we were to re-rank this by juice potential, oh my god. Okay. Heirloom tomatoes. Don't know the difference between that and this tomato. So I'm going to put them with the other tomatoes. They look kind of smaller, like this tomato. I'm going to put them in the same category. Not really sure what they're about. Honeydew. Bad melon. It's a little bad. Like any watermelon, spoilers, outstanding. Rock melon. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself, but honey melon, a little bad. It's the worst thing in the fruit salad for sure. Every time. Except that's honeydew, but whatever. I know. Okay. They've skipped something on my cheat sheet. Oh, horseradish. I don't know what that is. Never had it. Iceberg lettuce, astounding. Now I know it's a plain food, and it's just essentially plain cabbage, but it's just less effort than cabbage. I feel like you can't. It's just a welcome addition in every. They're very similar. But I feel like you can add iceberg lettuce to places where cabbage can't go, and when you use it as the cup I'm not even sure. Like I've done it in a Korean restaurant. I don't know what it's called, but when you're using the iceberg lettuce as the cup for the meat and the other things, just you feel like a king. That's some visceral food. It's just good stuff. Okay. The next thing is called a jackfruit. I don't think I've ever had it. Done. Kale. I am not good enough to consistently cook kale. And so I'm going to put it kind of with these collard greens in like it's middle range. Good kale, I assume it can be good. I haven't quite hit astounding kale. I know people say kale can be astounding. And I know it's healthier than probably iceberg lettuce, but it's just the risk factor. If I'm making a meal for someone I care about, I'm going to choose iceberg lettuce over kale. Unless I'm unless I know they're going to lie and say the meal's good because, I don't have to try and impress because, it's much harder, I feel, to get kale right than it is to just, get some iceberg lettuce on the plate. Although it does have a more impressive factor, I will give it that. But the risk factor is too high. Kiwi. It's a little bad. Again, in a fruit salad, I eat this last, out of obligation to the fruit salad, not out of out of respect, I guess. But it's just a little bad. It's a waste not want not sort of food. Like I eat it because it's there. Kohlrabi. Don't know what that is. Maybe I should make a different video of me eating all of these foods where I've never had it and then being like, actually, I now rank this up here. That'd be fun. Kumquat. Now, I think I have had it, but I don't think it was good. I'm not willing to put it worse than any of these other foods, but I don't remember it being good. It's at least a little bad because it's that unmemorable. But it's definitely not middle range because, all these foods are like things I enjoy that are somewhat hard to get around. But like, kumquat, for me to not even remember it has to be at least a little bad. A leek. I only get it in a restaurant. And so with the alfalfa sprouts, like when it's leek in the soup or as part of the dish, go for it. I'm never going to buy a leek though. I don't know how to cook leek. I think what this is really finding out is that I just don't know how to cook very well, and as such rank probably a lot of good foods far lower than they should be. Okay, lemon. I'm going to surprise some people because we got to scroll up. Outstanding. Lemon juice, lemon fish and chips. It's just a great grease cutter. It's versatile. It's not as versatile as the other things on this list, but I think it's like at least it's easily. Oh, is it as good as a banana? It might only be good because broccoli. These are the things that keep you up at night. Lime. You got to rank it wherever I put the lemon, Man, it's just haunting my dreams. Okay. I don't know what this next thing is already. A longan. Is that like a lychee? It looks like a lychee. A lychee's coming up. Oh, lychees are literally the next thing. I don't know what a longan is. Next. Lychees. Middle range. They're slightly better than acai berry because I would buy them and I have bought them, but they're just so annoying to eat. They're just so inconvenient, much like a dragon fruit. Lychee, like in a drink, lovely. I would buy it, but I really haven't enjoyed one I've bought because they're just so annoying. Yeah, not high on the list. Mandarins, high on the list. I don't know. We haven't done oranges yet, so I might have to adjust this in comparison. But it's up there, like an astounding. It's like an apple. It does have the mess factor that actually an apple does because of the core. You got the outside. You got the I was gonna say shell. You got the skin. I guess I'm forgetting the word. Peel. You got the peel, but you got these nice segmented pieces. They're very easy to eat. Finger food. Nothing messy like an orange. The seeds are a little bit annoying, but overall astounding. You can't go past. Mango. Astounding. Again, I have to do all of these by scrolling now because this is too much for me. It just like raw mango. I've had mango cooked as part of dessert pizza. Lovely. Mango as a smoothie. Just blows away. Definitely the greatest of the smoothied fruits, in my opinion. I would put it up there. It's better than iceberg lettuce. It's better than iceberg lettuce by far. Potatoes I'd still probably rate higher than a mango. It's difficult. It's much better than a mandarin, which is making me consider dropping the mandarin. But I think that's just because mangoes are so good. They're just. It's not fair to have anything on the list with a mango. I'm a mango stan. Oh, and so is this next. It's called a mangosteen. Ah. Oh. That was very nice of them. I have no idea what it is, though. Bam. Done. Next. Efficiency. Mung bean sprouts. I don't know the difference between these and the other type of sprouts, really. Like, I think I've grown mung bean sprouts as like a grade 1, grade 2 science experiment where you put the seeds in and then you put, like, maybe different salinities of water and you see which one grows, but really you learn nothing except that growing plants is cool. Growing plants is dope. But yeah, I don't know the difference between them and any of the other sprouts, really. All sprouts are kind of in that, like, they're a little bad. They're not great. They cost more than like a lettuce, which has the same sort of kind of function within the meal. They're a novelty. They're a novelty vegetable. Definitely both of them. Novelty over substance. Okay. Next, a Napa cabbage. Now I don't know if I've had this, but I'm not going to put it in the never had it. I'm going to put this. Where'd I put regular cabbage? I put regular cabbage quite high. I'm going to put this cabbage as a little bad because I've never seen it. So it can't be that good. But on the basis that it is probably just other carrot, I'm going to put it, it's a little bad compared to regular cabbage, which is better, I believe. Though it does look like it has a sort of longer bowl, like, that appeals to me. Anyway, it's a cop-out, but I'm putting it on a little bad. Sue me. I'm getting aggressive now. This is I feel a really strong urge to justify these decisions. It's in my bones. Okay. Next up, nectarine. Just absolutely pogged out of its mind. One of the great fruits. It's just a better peach, and I probably am. Spoilers, going to rank peaches astounding as well. Nectarine's amazing. The core is the only annoying part. But like if you compare an amazing nectarine to an amazing apple, the nectarine. Now they are harder to transport, I will give you that, but like it's the risk is worth it. We all know this. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Okra. Never had it. Don't think so, at least. Looks like a weird sort of chili, but I don't think that's what it is. Yellow onions. As far as I'm concerned, that's just an onion. Don't know the difference between that and any other type of onion. Outstanding. These are the big three. Chuck those three in a dish, you've got a good dish. Chuck this in a smoothie, good smoothie. Salad, berries. They're all representing the best of their league, I feel. What is this? A yellow pepper? Orange bell pepper? Like the other capsicum. Have we done another capsicum? I feel like we've done another capsicum. I don't rate capsicums very highly. I think they're a little bad, honestly. I know people love capsicum. Are there any? Have we rated another capsicum? Have we not? I put it all the way up in good. Am I crazy? I think capsicums are a little bad. Whatever I said before, like this is my cue to edit it back in, I won't, but like it would be my cue if I had professionalism to like see what I said when I said this compared to this. But I think they're both kind of bad. They're just like not good. I don't know how. They're like a taste I don't enjoy. Tomatoes, by the way, are a taste I don't enjoy raw most of the time, but cooked, amazing. Capsicum, I don't think I enjoy it raw or cooked. It's just like, it's filler. It's not very good. All the spice, it's not even spice, it's just kind of annoying. I don't rate capsicums. Oranges. They're just a little bit worse than mandarins, but very, very good. Like they're up there with the apple. And like, honestly, any of these first four could easily be elevated to outstanding status. But they're just a bit more work than a mandarin, which ranks them lower, I'd say. You love doing the orange where you can like cut it into slices and then stick a slice in your mouth and then you have an orange and then you have an orange in your mouth. There you go. But it suffers from the same problem with seeds. It suffers from the same problem with skin, and it's not in those self-contained packages like a mandarin, so it's just worse, Okay. What? Am I losing my mind? Oh, I've lost my place in the list. I was losing my mind. Okay, papaya. I don't think I've ever had it. I think I've seen it in the grocery store probably millions of times. Never had it. Never even had the urge to have it. Parsnips. I feel like they fall into the same category as radishes. They're there. I don't like them. They're a little bad. Passion fruit. Juiced, great. Otherwise, I'm not going to eat the raw fruit. The fruit itself, not that good. Just because you need a spoon, very much the same as like a dragon fruit, I think, but like not as good as a grapefruit. Just like chuck them in the middle range. But as a juice, outstanding, obviously. Peach. Chuck it up with the nectarines, because that there is an outstanding fruit. Just a good peach when they're in season. Oh, you can't go wrong. I could eat like 5 peaches in a row and feel no regret. Just in general, but especially when they're good. Peas. I'm gonna put these with the beans. I feel like they occupy a very good. They're a great addition to any food. Just like in this form, or the peas themselves cooked up with maybe corn and like chucked in there. They're a great addition to meals, but they don't make the meal in themselves. What is this? What is this? A persimmon. Actually, the next two things are apparently persimmons, and both of which, I don't know what that is. So they're down there. Pineapple. The fruit that eats you back. That's science, by the way. They would be, like outstanding if they were not trying to eat your flesh, which brings them back down to the good category. Almost like middle range, honestly, because of their aggressive nature. Hard to get into, but, I'm going to go out and say great on pizza, really nice, cooked or raw, but then you just can't eat too much or they eat you. So, like, you hate to see it. Plum tomatoes. Another variety of tomato. Really, I don't know my tomatoes that well. I'm going to put this, I feel like it's good. Yeah, it's with the other weird tomatoes. Like, it's not just what is this, like a truss tomato? It's just like, I would rather, if I went into the store, I'm getting this tomato. But, if it's not available, I'll get any other tomato. What is this? Oh, it's a pomegranate. I should know that. Now I'm going to put it in never had it, which makes me very sad. But I feel like I have had it. It looks kind of like caviar on the middle. I don't know. Like, I must have had it as an ingredient, but I've never bought a pomegranate. I don't think. Now, I don't know if the screen just went dark for you guys, but I'm going to have to plug in my charging cord. Hopefully it doesn't make the fans too loud. Hopefully you didn't get too much of a dim there, but if you did, I apologize. Okay, we're back. Pumpkin. It's either going to be good or outstanding. You know that. It's just a great food. Is it as versatile as a potato? No. But does it make an excellent soup? Yes. It's good. It's just good. It's good. It's good. I feel like I'm second guessing myself. I'm like, move all of these up. Move all the goods up. But mate, there's just so much good and astounding fruit and vegetables in this world, And once again, everything above the middle range I would buy, or at least buy in juice form. The rest I would not buy on a regular basis, or I have no idea what it is. Okay. A pomelo? Is that what we're calling that these days? A pomelo. Looks kind of like a different type of potato. Tempted to put it in the never had it. But is it just like a purple potato? Because I've had that. But purple potato is not purple on the inside. And it isn't called purple potato, it's called pomelo. But these are American people, so I don't know how they do. I'm going to tentatively put it in never had it and fill out my category of shame. But if it is a purple potato, like retcon that into astounding, because all potato is astounding. We've reconciled this. What's next on our list? I'm having to heavily rely on the cheat sheet here. Wait a second. Pomegranate, pomelo, pumpkin, and then purple sweet potato. This is a purple sweet potato. I've been lied to. I've been insulted, and only by myself. Chuck it up with the other potato. As I said, retconning it to the highest level. It is a potato. No further discussion, Your Honor. What is this? Oh no. What is this? I don't know if I've got my things are wrong. So these are raspberries. Let me work back on my cheat sheet. These are rambutan. These are radicchio. And this is quince. All of these, I do not know what they are, clearly. But raspberries, highest honor. Highest honor. Better than blueberries. Put them up there. And honestly, cherries, like when cherries are in season, higher than blueberries. But when they're not, But that can be said for a lot of fruits, honestly. And this looks like red pear. Is red pear a thing? Oh, it's called a red pear. Now I haven't had it, but I'm willing to bet that, like all pears, it exists somewhere in the realm of good. Oh, sorry, middle range. Yeah, I mean, like, that is just what pears are, right? Like, a good pear is amazing, but then a bad pear is just so terrible. I almost feel bad and boost these all to good. I mean, these first five are clearly, like, this first bit here is much better than the bottom bit, which I would only eat in juice form. They're all of these are borderline good, and they're pretty much in the order of how I think I would boost them, honestly. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. What is this? Red bell pepper, like all other capsicums, just a little bit bad. Not a fan. Red cabbage. I feel like just for the novelty factor, I've got to put it like slightly above regular cabbage. Where'd I put regular cabbage? Is it good? Yeah. So like a red cabbage is just a little bit cooler. It's just got a little bit of a vibe, you know? Like if you put red cabbage in the food, it's going to have just like a little bit more of like a pizzazz, you know? I assume they taste the same. I feel like they taste the same. I feel like I have had it. You know, like I haven't documented in my mind, like, this is red cabbage, but I feel like it's been in many a dish. And maybe many of these have as well. Okay, we're getting towards the end of our list, which scares me. Because right now, the biggest category is never had it, and that is the most shameful thing about this list. What is this? Is this just grapes? Red grapes. Yeah, like a great food. I would put them up in the good category. If there was great, I think that would solve a lot of my issues. Like, this entire top row would be great rather than just good. And then these would be good, and I could pull these up to good. Yeah. We're debating the semantics. They're in order. Okay. What is this? What is my cheat sheet telling me? Red leaf lettuce. Now, I am colorblind, but it looks like it's just green. So, like, it's lettuce to me. All lettuce is kind of lettuce. I like a mixed leaf lettuce. Like, I really dislike. In principle, I dislike the mixed leaf lettuce. Like, the 4-leaf lettuce you can get, pre-mixed and then coated in plastic for no reason. But I think they are red, but I see them as like a dark green. Those lettuces are quite nice. You know, better than cabbage. I would say. What is this? All of these are getting the what is this treatment. Red olives. Never had them, but like all other olives, No! It's over. I've failed. I've not failed! Life is good. Okay. Where did those monstrosities go? They were going to be bad. Oh, I had a heart attack. I might cut that out, but like I clicked off the tab and oh my god, I just watched like 40 minutes of my life get ripped away from me. Oh, my lord. Okay. I drove for like 2.5 hours today in a storm. It was a nightmare. This is my downtime. What is this, red onion? It's like onion. It's great. Number one, best. I don't know when to use red onion compared to regular onion, so I'll put it like lower in the outstanding category, but it's just like good onion. It's onion. It's good. Red rhubarb. Red radish. Don't know what that is. Never had it. Rhubarb, I feel like I have had, and I wouldn't again, like by choice. It comes in. These three are very similar for me. What is it? Like radish, parsnip, red radish. These are the ones I grew, actually. What is this? Well, this is red radish. Am I losing my mind? That's red potato. I can't see. This is tiny. Okay. Red potato, as we know, potatoes are amazing. Where are the potatoes? So far, I've managed to miss every potato and like think that these are other things. All potatoes are astounding. That's our mantra for today. What is this? Rhubarb, I guess. Red rhubarb? Oh, it would be red rhubarb? Red radish? Bad. But that's red radish. It's clearly like I haven't had it, but I'm willing to say it's a little bad just from looking at it, honestly. Now, we get into a weird thing, because the next thing on my list is ripe plantains. But this does not look like a ripe plantain. This looks like this must be romaine. Romaine, yes, it's romaine lettuce, which is great, which is very good. Put it in the good category, please. As with all lettuces, good, except for iceberg lettuce, which kind of excels in its blandness. I almost want to put these up there in the astounding category. It's a rough life. I think anything after good could be outstanding, honestly. This seems to be some sort of potato. Russet potato. Outstanding. I don't like this branding of potatoes. Like, I guess we do this all the time. Like, Pink Lady is probably a brand. But, you know, like, they're just potatoes. That's just a potato with the dirt on it. Very good. You wash it, you eat it. Keep the skin on. Good stuff. That's where all the nutrients are, as everyone's mum has told them at some point, I'm sure. Okay, rutabaga. I do not know this. Shiitake mushrooms. Again, I'm not exactly sure which mushroom is which. My mushroom taxonomy is lacking. I'm going to put this with my other mushrooms. Now, if we find the big mushrooms, I'm going to put big mushrooms up here. Like the large mushrooms, they're my favorite. These are button mushrooms again. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, next. Focus. We're almost there, as you can see. But like my list is almost over. I'm almost free from my mission. Once again, I'm still like recovering from the shock of closing that tab and thinking I lost everything. You watched a man lose his mind just then. Spaghetti squash. Never had it. Don't know what it is. Bad. Spinach. Good. Better, I think, than kale. Less, what's the word? Oh no, what's the word? Like less scary, not scary, less volatile. That's it. It's less volatile. It's less risky. Spinach. I assume this is starfruit because it's in the shape of a star. I don't think I've ever eaten starfruit. I've cut a lot of it in Fruit Ninja, but is this a starfruit? Yes, starfruit. I don't think I've ever had starfruit, even in juice form. So, shamefully, once again, never had it. Strawberries, outstanding. Lock it in, Eddie. Put that right up near the top. Honestly, put that above. Wait, I lost it. Oh, it's right there. Put that above raspberries. No, not above raspberries. Above blueberries, probably even better than cherries. Just because you get more strawberries that are good than cherries that are good. Like, year-round. What is this? I'm sorry for so much downtime where I'm just, like, looking at this and being like, what is this needle potato that I'm looking at? Strawberries, sugarcane. I mean, great as an ingredient, but I've never had it on its own. I'm going to put it in middle range just because I feel like it sweetens everything that is good and it's a better sweetener than raw sugar, like refined. But I've never like eaten a piece of sugarcane. I've had sugarcane as an ingredient, of course. Now, sweet potato, lock it in up the top. It's just like a better pumpkin. And pumpkin, once again, is outstanding already. It's just like it's just another potato. Astounding. Done. What is this? Is this cocoa beans? Is that what this is? Nope. Tamarind. Never had it, don't know what it is. Next. Tangelo. Now, I don't know the difference between a tangelo and this, which is like a tangerine, and what the difference between those and a mandarin are. Because I thought they were all the same thing, but apparently not. I'm going to put these just one layer less than a mandarin, because I feel like that's, assuming that they have the same taste profile, they're very good. Well, they might be middle range because of I feel like they're Americanized, and I distrust them because they're just trying to be mandarins, but they're clearly not. And I feel like it's more sour. I just feel like it, I don't know, maybe that's just in my bones. Tomatillo? Now it has tomato in its name. Feels just like a worse tomato. I'm gonna put it in the middle range. I've never had it. It's in the never had it. The shame pile once again. Turmeric. I'm gonna be real in my head. I did not think that was a vegetable. Isn't that just a root? Well, I guess a lot of these things are roots. But I love turmeric. Like as a spice, super versatile. Chuck it up here in good. Not quite astounding. Not quite like that level. Right after probably like cabbage. It's not like paprika or anything. It's not a carrot. It's not an. It's about ginger. It's about the same as ginger. Probably put ginger above that. Okay. Ginger great by the way for like colds, clearing out your nose like ginger lemon. Both at like situationally excellent. Oof, nothing better. I don't know about herbal medicine, but I feel like that's real. You know, like the ginger and the lemon, just like it's good. It just feels good. Maybe it's the placebo, but that's medicine too. You know. Okay. Okay. Turnip. Once again, it's just with all the other like root vegetables that I've grown and don't like. Watermelon, lock it in, outstanding. Just like it's cheating to even put it in the category because a good watermelon just oof. And I know you can have bad watermelon, but let's be real, it's a good watermelon. All watermelon's good watermelon. Grape, good, very good. Again, if there was like a great category, it would be in there. I rate ooh black grapes or green grapes. The age-old question. I feel like green grapes are less likely to be sour than black grapes. Yes. So I will retain the order. But pineapple should be moved up, I feel, because it's better than like these. Like I would rather have tomato than a lot of these other things. So let's move that while we're here. That's about more like it. I don't know about peas this low. Probably put peas up where garlic are and beans up there. And then spinach there. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty of it, I know, but like that's sitting a bit nicer. Grapefruit is very good though. It's like worse than lemon. It is definitively worse than lemon. I would put it down here, perhaps. Okay, that's a little bit of finagling. We'll do that while we're here. These are looking pretty much in order, I feel. Like they're all outstanding. It doesn't really matter at that point. And these we already went through. Like these are in our promotion category. These are all in the middle, and these could easily fall down into a little bad. These could come up if they weren't so expensive. These are just a little bad, possibly falling to bad. Kiwi fruit I'd probably bring up just a bit, but not that much. Sprouts stick together. Everyone knows this. Cabbage can move up. Yep, that's about it. These could be demoted to bad even. I don't like them. All of these things, again, I don't even know what this is. I don't know why I put it here. I'm not going back to check. Bad. And then the never had it's okay. We're here for the final thing. These mushrooms I cook with all the time. Put them up at the very top of good. Maybe I don't have any mushrooms in outstanding. Astounding. But like they don't have the mushroom I like. Maybe this is the mushroom I like, but the mushroom I like is big. It's bigger than these. I'm going to put both of these here, but I feel like the mushroom I like is larger and it doesn't look quite like this. I don't know the name of it though. But just for the sake of having a mushroom up there, I feel like you just got to do it, you know? This is apparently white onion, like all other onions. Astounding. I hope there's no one that's been bothered by me. I'm pretty sure I said that was outstanding, not astounding the entire time. I'm sorry for your loss of sanity, if so. But that's just how I is, apparently. Okay, what is this? Yellow bell pepper. It's a little bad. Almost bad. Yellow squash. A little bad. I feel like I've had it for sure and I haven't really enjoyed it. And zucchini, it's nowhere near as good as cucumber. I'd say it's middle range for sure. And now we start finagling because I don't want never had it to be the biggest category. It just fills me with so much shame. Now, are these in order? Pretty much, yes. But is there a way we can finagle? Well, I mean, if we promote our pairs, obviously. Like, I think all of these are in range for promotion. But no, I'm willing to sit on this. I'm willing to sit on this, you know, never had it category. You know, some of these things I might have had. And there's just room for exploration. You know, the wide world of veggies and fruit is there for all of us. And I'm a big fan, clearly. Like, all of these, like, just astounding. And obviously anything above, like, middle range, I'm happy to see it. Even apricots. Like, I'm happy to see apricots. Honestly, put apricots up there and these ones are all, happy to see, but they're just too expensive. Screw it, they're going in the middle range. Last minute change. Bam, bam, bam. A plum I'm not always happy to see. It just depends on the plum. That's why they're a little bad. Yes, okay. That's it. No more changes. Lock it in. I'll do a slow pan. So you can see, okay, I'm not going to do a slow pan. I'll just scroll down like this. Our final rankings. Ignore the watermark on that one. I don't know why that's there. Ooh, I'll save these later so I can have the official list and publish it. But thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope it's everything you thought it would be. I hope it's everything I thought it would be. I had a great time. I had a wonderful time doing this. I look forward to arguing with Matt and many other people in my life about the things that I've said, both in relation to this and just in general. But thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you in the next, sneaky announcement. A new episode of the podcast should be coming up soon as Matt edits it. So, I will see you in the podcast episode, and then maybe for some more of this content. If people like it, let me know. I know there's only 5 people that watch these or so, but just message me. Tell me if you want me to do another one. I'm down. I could do this all day. There's a great one I've seen for, I think everything in the grocery store minus fruit and veggies. I'm very excited to take a look at it. Okay, that's it for now. Love each other. I'll see you all. Bye.